Howdy, folks. Welcome to episode 32. We're gonna run our rails over to the. So I looked, and the reason we still have these is that the coal mine is actually full. So yeah, I checked the coal mine on the map, and it's actually already at capacity. But we're still gonna pick these up because I want to sell them. So we might as well bring them back and sell them, right? So we're gonna bring these. Whoops. Nope. We're gonna put a couple on these, and then we're gonna move the other ones. So we'll get these loaded up. Let's put the reverser on first, and we'll lower the brakes. There we go. To let it move. That sounds like a better idea, doesn't it? And then, yeah, we'll load up all 40 of these, and we can sell them when we're going past the whatchamacallit. I really should put more of those. Why is that? What, they both stopped? Okay. I really should put more of those, the freight depots. I really should put more of those where we can access them, because the one is like, there's only one of them, and it's way down in the corner. You know, there should be one at the other end, or maybe where the old smelter was or something. I don't know, but that would actually probably be a good spot for it. Put one down in that little valley where the smelter was. Okay, but anyway, yeah, we're gonna load up. I'm gonna load up all 4 of these, and I will be back in just a second. All right, here we go. We emptied out the rails, put them on to there, and we are good to go. So we're gonna run up here to the front and drive this from the front, I think. So we'll stand up on the box cars here. Whoops. Stand up on top of the box cars, maybe. Let's go like this. There we go. All right. Now I think I will stand on the engine because I can't quite see the box cars here. So we do want to go. Yeah, we do want to go head first. So I'll check all the switches. We're going to let off the brakes first. So let's go like this. Open controls. There we go. All right, and we're going to synchronize. We're going to let off the brakes, and then we can resize this. So we go here. There we are. All right, and then we can check our switches as we go. I keep wanting to drag the bottom of the thing. So that switch is good. That switch is good, because we're going to go head first. Should probably give it some brakes here, just so we don't go flying off the rails. And should we hook these cars up and bring them back with us? I mean, are they going to serve any purpose up here? It's like hoppers and cordwood cars, right? We might as well hook those up to the back. So if we come by this way, are we going to be able to hook those up? I mean, that's the question, right? I don't think we're going to be able to back into those, are we? I don't know, maybe we can just push those or something too. We could always do something like that. But I'm kind of thinking we should bring those with, as long as we're going this way. And then we're going to go around the long way, so that we don't have to go up the crazy hill where everything derails. All right. Take the safe way home, right? All right. Take the long way home. All right. And let's see what else we have here. We're going to do that and that and that. Okay. Everything looks like it's lined up. Yep, everything looks like it's lined up to go there. Okay. I still need to think if there's a way to hook those other empties in there. We'll get this map shrunk down. There we go. Okay, yeah, we can grab a little bit more speed than that. Let's see if we can look around, yeah, while we're doing this. Yeah, I'm just trying to do the math on how to best... Does this have the generator? Oh, this one does work with the generator. Cool. That's cool. Alright. We do want to keep our speed to reasonable amounts. 14. See when it stops slowing down, right? Okay, 50%. Looks like it's a good number for right now. Right as we get there, of course, that's when we find the right number. Okay, so the question is, where do we hook those up? And I'm trying to think of... I think what we can do is we can bring this past here. Yeah, let's get all of this past... I hate that these handles are so microscopic. It's like half the time... Oh, you know what? We have that engine right there. So we can hook that one up. Yeah, let's get all this past that, and we'll put that one on the end. And we can run them all together. So we're going to go like... we're going to go this way. We're going to head toward the coal mine. We can do a little bit more fuel here. Oh, am I in reverse? I am in reverse. Okay. See, I missed... I swear, half the time it's like you miss the microscopic control handle. Is that what they do in the trains too? They make the handle like to where it's the size of a hair and it sticks out only, you know, a millimeter out of the thing, and the difference between full and, you know, between one end and the other is like that big, and you have to. Okay. Anyway, let's see. When our thing is past the switch. We need to get that past the switch. So, go a little bit more here. We've been going faster now, and it's like this 7.4 feels like we're just crawling. Our standard of how fast is fast has changed. Okay, so we're going to do that. And we're going to fill these, we're going to fuel these up again. Go like this. There we go. I'm just going to overfill them. I'm fine with that. I don't think we're ever going to run out of coal, and if we do, it'll actually be kind of fun to have to bring them to the thing to refill them, right? You can do it. Come on. There we go. And one more. All right. So we're going to go to this. We're carrying the shovel. That's awesome. We're going to go put fuel in this one too. Go put fuel in the 10 mile here. If we can get in. Can we get in? There we go. All right. Get some more fuel here. Open the doors. There. I like how it still shows the door. It still tells you that you're clicking on the door. It's like the collision box doesn't go away. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring this one... Yeah, we're going to bring this one back. We're just trying to decide which way we want to go. We're going to put those on the front. I think. Well, where are we going to drop the hoppers off? I think we're going to drop the hoppers off. Yeah, we'll drop the cordwood cars off before we drop the hoppers off. No, we're going to drop the hoppers off first. Okay. Because the cordwood cars are going all the way down to the other end. They're not going to... I was thinking they were going to go to the cordwood, but that's not where they go. Okay, so we want to... We're going to back up to here. And... There we go. Get a little bit of better view here. This is probably going to like slow down our frame rate driving this many cars, but that's okay. It's more fun. All right, so what I want to do here real quick while we're still driving is put our Lincoln pin in there, and then and then we can coast our way around here. And then I think we'll just back out and then go forward. We'll push this back out instead of pulling it. So that way we're head first and we can attach to the end of the other one. Alright, let's get our brakes here in a second. There we go. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. This way. And there. Alright, cool. So we just need to take the 2 brakes off on this one. It was on this end. See? 2 of those are at 100. Alright. And then we're going to come back up this way. Okay. So what is it? You're getting caught. Are you getting caught on the... Ah, you're not getting caught on the bar. Well, that's interesting. Remember we couldn't walk through... There it is. There's something... It's only one direction. We only get caught in one direction. You can go this way. But you can't go this way. Yeah, I can't go backwards. It gets stuck. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, anyway. We're going to back out of here. Let's go like this. And... reverser. Yeah, we're good. Alright, and our fuel is back up. And the other thing we need to do is flip that switch. And this one. Might as well flip that one. Alright. We'll get this all connected up. That should be fun. We're definitely not bringing that down the hill and up the hill. We're definitely bringing it around the coal mine instead, huh? So I did a test with the 10 mile. I posted it as a bonus video, but I did a test with the 10 mile because somebody mentioned that they kept derailing with it, and I wanted to see if it was a one-off type thing or if it was, you know, something that's wrong with the engine or whatever. So for the fun of it, I just drove the 10 mile around with like, I think it was 19 cars at first, and then we added all of the oil cars. We drove the big loop and went as fast as we could and all that stuff, just to see what what does it take to derail a 10 mile with 29 cars behind it. So that was kind of fun. But anyway, yeah, that's a bonus episode if you want to watch that, because it doesn't really have any impact on what we're doing here. Let's see, we're going to do this, and we're going to set up this thing. There we go. Definitely want to set that up. We need to start hitting some brakes here. It felt like we were turning. It felt like we were going to turn out to the left there. Alright. That looks good. Why is this back? What is it doing? That was weird. Okay. And... why isn't it... what's going on? What here? There it is. Finally. Okay. So, all of that's good. Everything's set up. We're going to save the game, too, before we proceed. For obvious reasons, we're going to save the game. Right? And let's go like this. Save game. Slot 3. Alright. So, yeah, let's get moving here. And we'll use the controls here. We're going to make sure that we have all of them set up. Brakes. There we go. Get this moving. May it be nice if the extended mod would actually use keys for speeding up and slowing down, or full speed and stop, full stop. Put the brakes on everything, you know, stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. All right, we have a really long train, and there's like, yeah, I think 11 is fine. Maybe we'll go a little bit more. Let's see what we can do. But I don't want to try to push my luck on, especially around that one corner. That's going to be a real adventure going around that corner. I get the feeling that we might end up having to to re-rail a couple cars or just reload the game or whatever. Let's see what 10 does for us. We'll get on level ground and stuff too. Everything's following fine for right now. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. There we go. All right, yeah, we got a little ways to go before we hit the curve, so it's hard to even see if the cars are still connected back there. They need like a zoom slider or use the mouse, you know, the scroll bar on the mouse, the scroll button on the mouse to zoom in and out. Binoculars key. Monocular, whatever they, you know, the little scope that they used for sailing. I wonder if they use those on trains to see the back. I think with these they didn't run trains this long. I don't know. I could be wrong. I think on the narrow gauge in the mountains and stuff they didn't run super huge trains. But actually we're only running we're only running a few cars on each engine, so. Alright, I'm just doing this for ease of control. Yeah, I can still see the 4 hoppers on the back, I think. Alright, why are we slowing down? This isn't an uphill, is it? Alright, we're going to end up having to slow down for this curve in a minute anyway. But we'll get a little bit closer first. And then we'll slow down before we get there. Alright. So we'll let it coast for a minute. Everything's still going fine. Every time I come up to this corner, I think I should widen this out. But then why would it, then where would the fun be? Alright, 10, 9. Okay, we're going to brake a little bit here. There we go. Especially that front engine. That's the sharpest, or that's the longest one we have. See the box car. I swear those box cars are constantly trying to derail. They're the worst. I think those are as bad as the whatchamacallits. I think the box cars are as bad as the caboose. Alright, we're going to give it a little bit of speed here. Or a little bit of assistance anyway. We don't want to let it stop, because if we let it stop, then we have to overcome friction just to get it moving again, and that's really dangerous on this corner. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand out here and supervise the corner. So I think we'll stand like this, just so we can see what's going on. And you know what? As long as it's, yeah, see, they're still trying to derail, so I'm not going to try to push my luck. I think we're happy with how it's going right now. Maybe give it a little bit more. Yeah, let's give it a little bit more, see if it'll speed up a little bit. I just don't want them popping off the track. Because some of that popcorning is just visual, I think. I don't think it's actual. Oh, no. There we go. Right as I say that. It's like it's listening, right? Is that coming off the track, or is that just the end of the engine? That's just the engine. Oh, man. Yeah, slow down. All right. That's scary. 2.4. 2.4 seems to be our limit. Yeah, I think now that we're doing the way longer trains, I think we do need to fix that, because that's just stupid. That's just stupid how bad that's popping off every time. And it seems to be earlier in the curve too. It's up here. Yeah, it's right when the curve starts. Yep. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to lay a different piece of track along that and connect the other two ends to it, because that's a little too much. See, now it's trying to string line. That I can understand. We need to do is get that one to push a little bit more. No, that's not going to help either, is it? That would still push it out. No. You can do it. You can do it. All right, let's go like, I don't want to, let's go like this. We're going to turn that off and we're going to go into this one. And we're going to push a little bit. We're going to help push from the back end a little bit. And we'll see if that'll keep this one on the tracks. I hope. Yeah, that definitely needs a rebuild. This is too much. It was fine when there were only 3 or 4 cars coming around the corner at a time, but yeah, this is dumb. Did that just re-rail itself? I think it did. Nope, not quite. Can we push a little bit more? Because once we get on the straight, I think we can even like turn this one off and let it drag a little bit. Let it pull a little bit in order to get these to come back on. No, don't push it off the track. There we go. Almost. I think it's when they hit that transition, it really doesn't like it. It just seems to stop suddenly. Yeah, that's crazy. That's way too much tension and stuff. All right, so what we're going to do is once this gets on the straight, we're going to let it pull back a little bit. So we're going to, there we go. See, every time, I swear, every time a new car enters this, it pops. Okay. We're going to let that pull, and then we're going to speed this one up more. We're going to pull harder with that one, because that's going to have to go around the corner too. I don't know, maybe if we can get it to the frogs. There we go. All right, now we're going to synchronize with other engines. There we go. Can we get it to... Oh! Nope. All right. Everybody stop. All right. Take that one off. Brake. Okay, so this one needs to go backwards, or the other one... Yeah, the other one needs to go forward. Let's move the other one forward. We're not going to move this back. So we're going to go like this. We're going to move that forward. Get some room here. All right, so jump out of this one. And we're going to go like this, re-rail these. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to get up there, am I? Can I point from here? Will it let me do that? It's not going to let me point from here either. Oh, you know what? I can go underneath here. There we go. Okay. So we've got this one. Let's see what we have for pins here. And pins here. And then brakes are off. Okay. And then we're going to re-rail this one. I knew it was going to do that. I was afraid of that. All right. I'm like, it's going to collide with, it's going to re-rail the one I'm standing on, isn't it? Totally. All right. So I wasn't even surprised. Okay, so we need a pin on this one, and then we need to make sure that we don't have one on this one after we re-railed it. Okay, so we're just going to gently push this forward. And how much? Yeah, see, we still have a couple cars. All right. We're just going to go very gently. I should have brought the other one more forward. Let's bring the other one more forward. There we go. All right, that one's good. Now we've got room. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. All right, so now we should be able to bring this. We're going to have problems here too, aren't we? Let's push a little bit. See if we can... Yeah, this thing is just... This thing's going to pull itself off. We just need to get a little bit of speed first so that it'll come around the corner on its own. That definitely needs to be rebuilt. It's way too much of a problem. All right, that's around the corner. Let's see what we've got in front of us. All right. A little bit of brake here. Okay. And we'll get these connected. Come on. There we go. Why did that... Oh, you stupid... Urgh. Okay. That one... I put a pin on it, but I walked too far away from it or something. So now it doesn't have one. Does this one have one? Yeah, it does. Okay. I put a link in this. I know I put a link in that. All right. We're going to go like this. We're going to move that one away. And there. All right. And then we're going to go like this. And bring this back. There we go. All right. This should get us to where we need to go. It's going to stop, isn't it? It's going to stop right before it gets there. Of course it is. There we go. All right, so everybody should be good. Now we should be able to synchronize everybody back up, forward, hit the brakes. All right, we're going to save before we continue too, because yeah, we don't want to end up with having to go around that corner again. Whoops. There we go. All right, and we are good on all ends. So we're going to stand in the middle for right now, just so that we can see both ends of this thing. There we go. Because this next corner is going to be a little bit the big corner where we get to the end of the valley there. We're definitely going to want to do something about that too. We're going to want to slow down for that. And they're all coming. Okay, good. All right, let's go like this. We're going to go back up to here. Whoa, nice. Oh, come on. All right. There we go. All right, and we want to slow down now. Here we go. All right, so we're going to want to coast around this corner too. Not quite as slow as the other one, but yeah. We'll try 3% and see what... Yeah, 3% should... Looks like it'll do it for us. Yeah, it's just this curve, and then we should be... No, we still got another one on the way. We got a little zigzag on the way, too. This is still better than the other. I don't know, maybe it isn't anymore, right? No, the downhill, having a corner at the bottom of a hill is a bad idea for long trains, because the stuff that's still coming down the hill is trying to shove the other stuff that's trying to not accelerate because it's on flat ground, and it's trying to do it around a corner, so that's always a problem. Are we keeping a steady speed? Okay. Let's give it a little bit more juice here. It'd be interesting if you could, I don't know if that would, like impedance matching type of thing, where, you know, this one is pulling not the same percentage but the same amount as these two, because I'm sure there's a mismatch in, like, this one is pulling way more than that one or whatever. Alright. I guess that's why you would put them all together instead of putting them in separate places in the train, right? Because the one that has less tractive effort is helped directly by the one right next to it, instead of it pulling from back there. Basically, it's not literally pulling, but it's being pulled along a little bit more than it's pushing, kind of thing. And the force is being applied at that end of the train instead of up front. But I'm just doing this because I'm too lazy to to do all the shunting required to put all the engines at the front, right? Okay, so yeah, we're good up to here. And then we've got another thing here we're going to save over top of this. We've got this other little zigzag here that we got to watch out for, and I think it's this one right here. Yeah, it is. It's this corner, I think, right here. Alright, let's see how we do here. The box cars are going to be the ones that explode, if anything does. Nope. Looks like we're doing okay. Cool. Yeah, if anything was going to explode, I think it would be the box cars. Speed up a little bit. Yeah, it would almost be faster to take all three trains separately and go full speed with everyone, right? Alright. Yeah, we can speed up a little bit more here. Let's see what we got here. We still got a few more to come around the corner, so we don't want to go too nuts with that. Keep an eye on those. Alright, cool. Looks like the hoppers are good. Hoppers around the corner. Okay. Let's give it a little bit more speed for this. We got a nice straightaway here. Pretty much level, all that. There we go. Let's see what kind of speed this gives us. 14? Okay, 14 is a good number. I like 14. We're going to go scoop fuel into everybody again. Are we still going 14? Because it feels like we're speeding up again. Yeah, we're still going 14. Okay. Alright. That scared me. It felt like I was falling or something. Alright. And we're coming up on... Is that the final curve out of here? Yeah, this is the final curve into the valley. Okay. There. 3. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna run at regular speed around this, and then we'll have to go back and get some fuel for the 10 mile in a minute. But there's a little bit of hill involved in this, so I just want to make sure that we don't screw this up. I think we either go up a hill or down a hill right at the peak, the little isthmus of the valley. Is that a thing? Yeah, see, we're speeding up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I suppose if the other engine isn't pulling as much, it's still not necessarily pulling. It's doing more than like a dead car would be doing, right? But it's way heavier than a regular car, so that's where the problems would come in. Okay, how close are we to that other switch? All right, we're fine. Okay, we're gonna go back and fuel up the 10 mile. There we go. All right, we should have 90. Yep, we're at 99. All right, cool. Whee! Oh, I hit the tree. All right. Whoops. Come on. We're going to slow down here. We're going to let this go a little bit slower around this corner. There we go. Not that slow. It doesn't need to go that slow around the corner. Okay, and then do we need to drop off the 10 mile? Do we need to drop off the... I think we're going to drop off the coal cars up there. Because what else do we have for hoppers? We don't have any use for hoppers anywhere else, right? Okay, so we want to disconnect that... Yeah, before we get to the switch. Okay. So we'll gently come to a stop here. And we're going to jump out. We'll disconnect this. You can do it. Did it come out? Yeah, it came out. Okay. It's not going to disconnect. Okay. All right, and then we're going to move this one around the corner. Brakes. We'll let that one go around the corner. Why isn't it moving? How come it's not moving? There we go. All right, we're going to let that one move. And then once that gets past here, we're going to put this switch here. That one's on the middle. Okay, we're good on that. Because we want to drop off the other cars, but then we're going to come back. So we don't want to move this too far. Take the brakes off. Thank you. All right. We're going to get this past the switch first. And then we'll do our thing. So we need to get this off the switch, out of the file. We'll give it a little bit more. Because we're going to drop off the other cars and then we're going to come back. And there we go. All right. So this one, whoops, we need to flip the switch too. All right, so we're going to put the hoppers away and then we'll back this back out. Should we put the... We really should have put them on the other siding, shouldn't we? It's too late to flip the switch now, but I should have put them on behind the thing instead of in front of it. Because then if a train wants to come by and actually put coal in it, you know, it would have a place to do that. What we can do is we can go past this switch and back them onto there, I suppose. So we'll bring them all the way past the switch and then do that. There we go. Just need to get the last car past the beginning of that switch here. And that should be shortly. There we go. All right, let's jump out. And we're going to flip this to the right so that we go left. Turn right to go left. And then we'll back this up here. Whoops. There we go. All right, so. Get this onto our siding so it's out of the way. Then when we want to get iron and stuff like that, we can come pick these up. I don't think we're going to be getting iron anytime soon. We'll see. We might have to, like, do the whole supply chain again. Okay, so that should be good for that. Let's tie off a brake here because it's nice level ground. Tie off a brake. Take that one. And then we're going to go like this. What? Really? What was up with that? That was ridiculous. Okay. All right, it's because I went a million miles an hour, right? It was the famous switches derailing everything bug. Okay. And we need to put our... Whoops. Need to put our thing back on there. All right. I think we're going to use the... whatchamacallit. Or not. We'll just go like this. Here. Reverser. It's because we didn't have our bell on. There we go. And see if that'll stop us. Is that gonna stop us? All right, cool. Let's try this again. All right, it was accelerating across the switch that I think was the problem. Keep our bell moving. There we go. All right. And we just need to get that past the switch, and then we can back up and hook this back up to the big train. And then we're pretty much home free because the rest of it's all nice, flat, level ground. Okay. Whoops. So we're going to flip this one to the middle. There we go, and everything's good there. There we go. All right, then we should be able to just hook this all back up and be on our way again. There we go, almost there. All right. And let's go like this. And we need to hook that. This one is weird. It doesn't want to... See, it even says coupler. There we go. There's like a delay on it or something too. It's weird. All right. Let's go forward. We're going to let it go at 2% in a second here. There we go. Just so that it doesn't stop. Can you do it? There we go. All right, cool. Turn this one back off. And turn the brakes off. Turn the brakes off. Oh, it's okay. It's back under the control of the other one already. Okay, cool. Cool. That's why the... Okay. What is it doing? Alright. I think we got some lag there. Let's jump out of this interface. We're going to go over to the middle here, I think. So that we can keep a view of everything. And let's see. We did check all of our switches already. Alright. Go like... There we are. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we got to keep our speed down to 16 on level ground here. There we go. Looks like we found something close to that. Yep. I think there's a little bit of a hill there, so... Alright. 16.8. Sure, that's fine. Alright, so then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to stop and drop off the rails. Stop, drop, and rail. That's really funny. I know you tune in these to not for the jokes, but for some relaxation. So yeah, we're gonna bring the rails up to the. Is that another smokestack right there? What is that? Oh, it's just a gap in the trees. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna bring this up to here. We'll bring this up to here so that we can drop off our rails. And then we'll have to decide where we're going to put our other stuff. Because these 10 cars need to go out of the way. They need to be out of the way. So that's going to be an interesting thing. We'll call it that. But yeah, the cars that we want are on the front and the back. So we're going to have to, I think we're going to have to do a little bit more shunting, aren't we? I don't know, we'll see. Oh, and the box cars. We're going to sell from the box cars too. I guess we need to do that too, huh? Alright. So let's go like... We'll wait just a little bit more. Yeah, I know what we should do. Alright, I know what we're going to do here. We're going to disconnect this. We're going to drop these off. Let's make sure we're making money here. Yep, okay. And then that. Alright. Cool. Alright, so all those are selling. And then we're going to go, and we're going to put this on the other side. So we need to move Betsy too. No, Betsy's way out of the way. Okay. But yeah, we're going to put this on the siding over here. So we're going to go like this. And we need to do this. Open controls. Brakes. Reverser. We're going to get this one over on the other side, and we'll drop off our rails, and then we can just leave the cars there. Once we're past the switch, we can flip it. There we go. Shrink this a little bit so we can see what we're doing here. Did we make a bunch of money? Oh, I can't tell. Okay. Let's jump out of that. There we go. I should have just, yeah, I should, here, let's go like this. We're going to disconnect this other one too. We're going to disconnect the 10 mile. There we go. All right. 10 miles disconnected. This one should just run on its own. If we can do it. If it'll let me, yeah, there we go. All right. There we are. Lots of shunting this time. And then we just need to get the fourth car up there in front of the thing. We can see it on the map. I tried to drag the map. Okay, so this should be able to empty out, and then we're going to check and make sure that we're actually making money here. Yep, okay. There we go. Awesome. Let's see how much money. See, we can buy another engine if we need to. Excellent. Okay. So then we just need to hook this puppy up, and we'll leave that extended. It is extended. You saw it. You're my witness. Because when we get up there and it's not extended, we get up there and it's not extended, you'll know that. Oh, wait. Flip that one. There we go. All right. But yeah, you know what I mean. We get up there and it's all of a sudden it's not working. It's hidden. It's down and we can't connect. All right, cool. That should be good. It was a little fast, but it's okay. All right, so I think we should have everything we need to do to proceed to the other end, to the refinery. All right, so let's do it. See if we can do it without ripping the cars off the track, right? All right, let's see. We can turn that one off. See, the cool thing is, even when you're using the interface here, it still synchronizes those controls. In case you didn't know that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? But yeah, once you have that switch set, if you just sit up here and you drive this one, the other one will be coordinated with it. So that's why it's not dragging along and stuff. Do need to make sure we're not, yeah, we're not going too fast. 17. Looks like a good speed. There we go. Now we've got these box cars in the way for when we're trying to drop off our, whatchamacallits. Our box cars are now like totally on the wrong end of the, the track, aren't they? We're gonna have to put those somewhere. All right, probably just leave them on the track somewhere as decoration, right? Nah, we'll drag them back somewhere. All right. See if we can get around this corner without falling off. See how the box cars do. Yep, they made it, so we're good. I think we can turn off the bell. Alright, and then we've got pipes, and we need to do probably an oil run, because I don't think we're going to be able to empty all of those pipes onto the thing. We're basically going to have to empty some of them and then do some shunting of cars and stuff. We'll see. But I think that is... I don't think we're going to unload them this time. I think we're almost out of time anyway, so we'll just get this to the other end and we'll go do our thing. Bring this up a little bit. Let's see what kind of speed we get out of this now that we're on a straightaway. The cat's sitting on my desk and she just like did the nodded off and bonked her head on the desk as she fell asleep. Alright, looks like we found a stable speed again. Cool. And is this our last? Yeah, this is our last curve, I think. I can never remember. And we do need to go right. We need to stop before the thing, and then we'll do all that next episode. So we'll just bring it up to the gate. Yeah, see, we do have another curve after that. Okay, cool. We're still going at decent speed. This thing's still wobbling back and forth. Cool. I think that was a pretty fun trip. I think it took like 3 episodes. It took 3 episodes to get everything. I mean, we could have done one train, at a time and done one episode with each train going all the way around, I guess. I don't know. I kind of like running the really long trains. It's more fun that way instead of like 3 cars, Alright, so we're going to want to go the other way anyway, that switch. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for episode 32. Join me in episode 33. We'll drop all this stuff off and we'll see. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to try to build a thing over the pass. And I think we're also going to maybe try to double a bunch of this track. We'll see if we can do that. But that's going to be it for episode 33. Join me in episode 34 and we'll see you then. Later.